Okay, so today we're going to go over sacrum dysfunction and using HVLA to treat it. So I'm going to do a technique to treat your dysfunction, and I'll go over more detail. Is that okay? Mm-hmm. All right, great. So in this instance, I did a little pre-diagnosis, and our patient has a left unilateral sacral flexion. So with left unilateral sacral flexion, our sacral sulcus is going to be deep on the left. It's also, because of that, it's going to be a forward type sacral shear. The technique we're going to use to treat it is what's called a sacral C technique, sacral C. So in order to do that, we're going to have your deep sulcus towards me. So I'd like you to just lie on your back. Good. And I'm going to shift your hips towards me here. And I'm going to side bend the feet away from me. Also side bend the torso away from me. So that helps to open up the sacroiliac joint on that left side, which will allow that sacral base to move posteriorly on that right side. I'm also going to have your fingers come behind your neck and just kind of lightly clasp for now and bring your elbows slightly in front of you. I'm going to come around to this side, sneak my hand palm up underneath the arm and place the back of my palm on your sternum here. Okay, so now I'd like you to kind of tighten your clasp a little bit and bring your elbows together. Good. I'm going to swing around, get my knee up near your shoulder to prevent you from undoing that side bending. I'm going to stabilize at your ASIS. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be rotating to the left all the way down to the sacrum to bring that left sacral sulcus posterior. So let's bring you into that rotation here. Good. So take a deep breath in and breathe out. And then when we get to the end of rotation, we could thrust. It actually went before I thrusted. Okay. And then we return back to neutral and then reassess our landmarks. All right, for our next technique, or another way to approach that same dysfunction with HLVA, we're going to have our patient flip over onto their belly or flip prone. And remember, we had a left unilateral sacral flexion. So our sacral base is going to be anterior, or sacral sulcus is going to be deep on that side, and the ILA is going to be posterior, and we're also going to be slightly inferior because it's an inferior type shear. So in this instance, we're going to find our landmarks, find our sacral sulcus, find our ILAs. We're going to move our left leg into abduction and internal rotation to find that open pack position to encourage as much motion as possible through that sacral sulcus, or through that sacroiliac joint. Now we're going to take our hypothenar eminence or thenar eminence, you can do it either way, and contact that ILA. So you want to be posterior but inferior to it. And now, while maintaining that abduction and internal rotation, we're going to have our patient breathe in. When they breathe in, we're moving posterior into the barrier. And when we're breathing out, we're resisting. So very similar to muscle energy, we're going to do a few cycles of that until we truly approximate our barrier. So go ahead and breathe in and then breathe out. Good. One more time. Breathe in, breathe out, and then one more. Breathe in, and then at the end of exhalation, we would apply an anterior and superior thrust quickly, but over a short distance. High velocity, low amplitude. And then we would recheck our landmarks.